for joining us on
Baking Live with Sam and Kids every Thursday at 10 a.m.
It's just every Thursday now.
Currently it's every Thursday, only because it's half term. So we're letting the kids have their holidays, enjoy them. You guys enjoying your half term?
Yeah.
Great. So we're on Instagram and we are on YouTube on Sal's Cakes and Bakes. Today we are baking
Cinnamon swirls. Yum yum.
So you enjoy that then? Right, so every Monday, this week it was a little bit late. I don't know what happened. Personally, I think I just forgot to post the ingredients. Apologies for that. But they are up there. Every Monday, the ingredients go up on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Sal's Cakes and Bakes. A list of ingredients of what you'll need for the Thursday live baking. If you want to join in on Thursday, if you just want to watch, it's absolutely fine. So the ingredients we are going to be needing for these cinnamon swirls are 310 grams of plain flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, 30 grams of caster sugar, 60 mils of milk, 56 grams or 55 grams thereabouts of melted butter, 180 grams of plain yogurt. So that is to make the dough. You can see that this recipe needs no yeast and no eggs. For our cinnamon filling, we need 40 grams of melted butter, a tablespoon of ground cinnamon, and 100 grams of light brown sugar. For the cream cheese drizzle, you can just have a water icing as well, which is just icing, sugar and water, or you can do the traditional cream cheese icing, which is 120 grams of cream cheese, which is at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 90 grams of icing sugar. So, please do preheat your oven. Ask an adult to help you if it is, because the ovens are hot. Preheat your oven to 190 degrees Celsius and have can you show them the tray, the tin, as just a dish. Roughly a 10-inch tin or tray, deep enough for the buns to rise or the rolls to rise. Grease it up so it's ready for you to pop them in there when you're ready. We're not too sure whether ours is big enough or not, but we'll see how it goes, and if we need more space we'll get another tin. So let's get started, guys. Right,
Yay!
So who's going first? So we've got our flour here in the mixing bowl already. I hope you guys can see that. With our spatula. Do you want to quickly just tell them about the tools that we've got?
We've got a rolling pin.
A rolling pin?
A rolling pin.
Yep.
A knife and a
smoother.
Offset.
And a chopping board.
And a chopping board, which we're using as our
rolling board.
Yeah, our work surface rolling board. Right, so here's our flour in our mixing bowl, and we're going to add our caster sugar. Who's doing that? Go on then. Pop your caster sugar in there. Bring it closer to you so you can see what you're doing. Make it easier for yourself. The caster sugar goes in. Mate, we're going to put our baking powder in there. Who's doing the baking powder? That's the next one there.
Oh, that one.
Yep. So if you pass that to your sister. Pop that in there.
Yeah.
Right, if you pop who's doing the bicarb? That one.
Yeah, Isa.
Oh, Isa. So pretty much all our dry ingredients for the dough go into the mixing bowl. So we've got our flour in there, our bicarb, our baking powder, and our caster sugar. Well done. Right, who's giving that a slight stir? Gentle stir. Okay, gentle stir. So just mix in our dry ingredients.
If I touched it, probably would be fluffy.
Yeah, do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's lots of different textures, different ingredients, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, so once that is mixed in, we're going to be adding our plain yogurt. Or yogurt. Yogurt. Our plain yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing the yogurt, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I did the butter and then honey.
So the yogurt goes into our flour mixture. How are you guys finding the bakes? Are you enjoying them? What's been your favourite bake so far? So all the yogurt goes in. Again, this recipe has no yeast or no eggs in it.
Yeah.
Let me get your tissue.
Okay.
Right, so once our yogurt's in there, we're going to pour our melted butter in there. I don't know who's doing that.
It was Easter.
Yeah, he's going to be doing something. He's doing this side, the filling and the top, the icing. Okay. And then also our milk.
I'm doing it.
Okay. You pass leave the milk. The cup of tea. Pour me, please. If you please. So, guys, I hope you are enjoying the lives. Please do tag us. Thank you for all that have been tagging us into their posts. We do appreciate them.
Do we mix it?
Yes. Who's going first?
Okay.
Right. So we mix in basically all our ingredients for the dough are now in the bowl, and we give it a good mix. It should start forming, hopefully, a nice soft dough.
It is.
Get the edges. Remember the edges and the bottom.
What makes it all come together?
What do you think makes it come all together?
Flour.
The yogurt.
The liquids, I guess, isn't it? So what other liquid did we have in there?
Milk.
Anyone else?
Butter.
Butter. And the yogurt,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll try this.
It's getting stiff. Let Hadia have a little go. So do tag us in. Hashtag Baking Live with Sal and Kids, or at us, Sal's Cakes and Bakes. We're on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook.
Together, Mommy.
Right, let me have a little go. So now we're going to have to get our hands in there.
Yes.
It's going to slip right off, isn't it?
Oh.
And let me just make it come together a little bit. You might find it a bit too wet. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Have a little feel. Oh, it's good to experiment. Cooking and baking is all science. How does it feel, Had?
Ooh, slimy.
Slimy. Hi, Danielle. Thanks for joining in. Right, let me have a little try.
Smells like something.
What does it smell like? Lisa, do you want to have a feel? No? Yeah?
I'm gonna
Wait.
go wash it.
Okay, 1 minute, give me your fingers. God, how wash your hands? So it is quite a wet dough. I think I might need a bit more flour. Yeah, pass me that flour, please. So just add flour if you feel like you need it. The dough needs to come together so it's rollable, but it also needs to be soft. Rollable. Is that a word? Yeah, it is rollable. Is it rollable
I need to
pin?
dry myself again.
Thank you, Hud. Wash your hands, dry them nicely. So yeah, the dough should just come together hopefully. I've added that bit of flour and it has helped. It's still a bit sticky though.
And good.
Just to let you know, this is the first time we're actually doing this recipe as well. So,
Yeah.
give me that, please. So yeah, so it'll be soft. It's very, I don't know how to describe it, but it's very soft. A little bit sticky.
Gooey.
No, it's not so gooey now because it's come together.
Pizza.
Well, yeah, like pizza dough. If you've made pizza base, that's
I
a good
love
way.
eating pizza.
These are the best.
So yeah, so we kneaded it. Just gonna knead it a bit more, I think. Well, this is not gonna roll otherwise for us.
I'll stick down.
Pass me that flour, please. Can you do me a favour? Can you go in that cupboard and get the red bag of flour, fill it up? Here, take that. Thank you. Just going to get some more flour because we're not going to have any to knead with otherwise.
Now never turn.
And you can do the rolling. Yeah? You shouldn't want to wash your hands. Yes, please. So we just need some more plain flour just because it's quite sticky. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if, well no, obviously the temperature in the room and things like that does affect the humidity, it does affect the bakes and stuff. Thank you. Get some of the flour. Pop that there. Hopefully you won't. There you go, that's better. So yeah, you just want your dough to come together and knead it as well so they're nice and soft and fluffy. Now you can have a little turn while I wash your hands. Alright?
We had a time.
Oh no, she asked for another turn. I'm just going to wash my hands.
How does it feel?
You feel
And do you want to eat it right now?
no. No.
Would it taste slimy?
It'll taste raw.
How do you know?
You tasted it.
What are you guys saying to her? I don't get her to taste it. No. Right, is that all come together now?
Yeah.
Excellent. So if you go give your hands a quick wash and dry. So this is your dough. Soft. Oh, sorry. So, I'm trying to do it with two cameras, so it's a bit difficult. I'm just hoping both of them see. So yeah. So soft. Yeah, soft and spongy.
Fluff and like a pillow.
Like a pillow, a soft pillow though, because you get different pillows. Right, anyhow. Right, let's go. So now you put your dough to one side and you start with your filling. So I'll move this over here, so because you're doing this, aren't you?
Yeah.
So your brown sugar, you're going to pop in there pop your cinnamon in there.
All of it.
Yep, do you want to turn around so the camera can see what you're doing? Sorry, that's just the back door's open, so you can hear background noise. People in their gardens, neighbours. They should be watching my live, I hope they are. Yeah, so give it a gentle mix once your brown sugar and your cinnamon is in the bowl. Oh, it smells divine. I love the smell of cinnamon.
I don't smell like sugar on it.
So mix it up, and then once that's mixed up, just try and break some of your lumps of your light brown sugar. That's it. Excellent. So this is going to be our filling for our cinnamon swirls. Do remember that the links for YouTube are in the description box below for Instagram and Facebook. Right, so if you pop your butter in there now, I hope. So your melted butter goes into the bowl. The other way. And you'll mix this, and it will give it. It'll become like a thick. That's a gooey, a thick paste. Yeah, so it'll become a thick paste. Just need to make sure the sugar's all coated with that butter mixture. It's a bit like the cheesecake, you know, with the biscuit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like the biscuit.
Yeah. Well, that was yummy. How did you do with the cheesecake? Did you choose Biscoff? Did you choose another flavour? Our one was the yum. I loved it.
Yeah, very sweet.
It's not helping my waistline. Do send us some more pictures if you. Thank you for those that have sent them. But if you do have any more, please send them. Ooh, Amina's sweets. You love cinnamon swirls. Well, you're going to love this recipe. It takes no eggs and no yeast. Yeast is something that helps the. So this is what we're looking for. The sugar is nicely coated. It's literally a very thick, gooey paste. Let's move this over here. Right, if you get me, we'll put this over here for now. These are for the icing. If you pass me the rolling board, please, Issa. Take the things off it and pass it to me. Thank you. Right, who's rolling?
Me.
You don't want to roll? You want to spread then? Yes? Yeah?
No, spread as well.
Oh, you can't do both.
I do this one.
Yeah, with the rolling.
Yeah.
Right, so we got this is our work surface. There's some dough on it. Can I have the flour, please? The house will smell gorgeous with some cinnamon swirls in the oven, because it smells gorgeous right now with just the paste. So flour your workboard surface.
Is there need to do it?
Yeah, you're rolling, aren't you? And your rolling pin. Great tip for my son this was. So the flour doesn't stick to the pin, wasn't it? Right, so grab your dough. Pop it on your work surface. You can get rid of that now, I can get it out of cameras. Yeah. So it needs to be about 30 by 40 centimetres, the measurements of it. This is roughly thereabouts, it's a bit smaller, but it will do. The thickness of about a 50p piece, I guess. Right, so if you give it a roll, I need it the size of this board, please. Okay, so it's a stretchy dough, so you're going to have to move it around a little bit and go up and down. Or the tip I found is from the centre out, so from the centre out, and then from the top centre up. And then if Issa does the other sides, if he does that way. So give it a good roll, because you want it not to be too thick, because it will be swirled up into itself. So you don't want just a mouthful of dough.
Yeah.
And I can't really imagine that being very nice. Yeah, so if you can see, it's a really soft, lovely dough.
I just want to eat it.
There's some space. Right, let me have a little go. And the tendency is that it usually gets thicker around the edges and thinner in the centre. That's right, yeah, in the middle. So it's very stretchy, so it's rolling back into itself. So you're fighting with it a little bit.
It looks so cool.
It's the size of the board now.
Is it?
Oh, no.
Are you sure? Can you see any board?
I can see it.
I can see a little bit. I think you're choosing not to see some, young lady.
It's so big.
How big do you need it?
How big did I say we needed it?
And the size of the
Oh,
chopping board.
The whole board. And then some. You don't want it too doughy, do you? You don't. No one likes a mouthful of dough, I don't think.
Yeah.
Does anyone here like a mouthful of dough?
No.
Unless they're donuts.
Yeah.
I love donuts.
I love
Unless they're donuts. So it doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, you're rolling it in. You just don't want it too.
You
don't want it too thick.
That's the size of a TV.
Right. So once it's all rolled out, you're gonna get your paste. I'll pass this over to my older son because he wants to. So this is the thickness we've got it. Oh, it feels lovely.
Is it just going to be one big swirl?
No, we're going to chop it. That's why we've got a sharp knife, which we should be careful with. I don't know, you might need to move that icing from off this one. Right, so if you pass the offset spatula, please, Isa. You can put it on there with this. So this is our dough now ready. Let's do like blobs, like 9 blobs. So if you blob it up onto your dough, base, and then spread it with an offset spatula. You can, if you don't have one of these, you can just use a normal knife or the back of a spoon, which will be great too. So thank you all for those that have joined us. We really do appreciate the support. Comment below what you think of the lives. Do you like cinnamon swirls?
Yeah,
What's your favourite bake?
They're joining too.
What else would you like to see us bake?
supposed to.
So give it a good spread.
It looks like chocolate bread.
It looks like a chocolate spread. It smells like something else. Try and give it a spread and not a dip because we don't want to put a hole in the dough.
Yeah,
Oh, keep going, you're doing great. Oh no, keep going. You're doing really well. Over here because you've got lots of mixture here. It's a very thick, it's a thick mixture, isn't it? To try and spread, and then you're spreading it on a very soft, spongy surface, like a fluffy pillow.
Imagine someone fell asleep on that.
Oh, let's hope not, hey? I know you like soft things, don't you? Yeah, want me to take that? You passed me that spoon that you were using to mix it. So just get every bit of goodness instead of it going in the sink or in the bin. Because we love the cinnamon, especially the scent of it. Oh, that's the best bit. There's a lot of
sweetest part.
You can add more cinnamon if you wish, or less if you wish, depending on how much you like cinnamon. Because I find sometimes it is an acquired taste when I've had feedback of cinnamon, how people like it, and if they do and don't like it. You can even use this dough to fill it with like chocolate spread, or I knew someone would say that. Other fillings, but today we're making cinnamon swirls.
Chocolate swirls.
That could be.
Chocolate swirls, yep.
Peanut butter swirls.
You want to go wash your hands, yes?
Butter swirls. What?
That would just be it.
So once it's all spread out,
Jam swirls.
once it's all spread out, we're going to try and roll this. Because it is a very soft dough.
Like a wrap.
Like a wrap, yep.
And you can use
So you do bit by bit.
slowly first, slowly. And
Thank you,
slowly.
Tassie Shaz. Yeah, the kids, yeah, they love this. They love the baking. Especially the more there is to do throughout the recipe, the more they love it.
Slow and steady wins the race.
That's right. You're learning. Slow and steady wins the race. What else would you like to see us baking? Tassie Shazzo? Let us know what else you'd like to see us bake. So once that is all rolled up, like a Swiss roll, grab the knife. This makes about 8. Ooh, chocolate cracknel, my old school favourite. Yummy. Yeah, we need to do that one. So this one says it gives about 8, but I feel like our dough's a bit bigger. We'll see how it goes. So cut it in half. I find the best trick is cut it in half and then half again. Where would half again be, Isa? Out of this one, where would half again be?
There.
Isa, your name's
I just
Hadia.
said it before.
Thank you. Hadia, from this one here, where would half again be?
There.
Excellent. Your name's Yahya. Isa, where would half again be in this one?
Yeah.
Excellent, you guys are doing good. See, it's even teaching them about maths. Half in this one?
Easy.
Oh, in this bit. Oh, well done, Isa. Yahya, you're just being a smarty boy. Would you like to go have a go on this one? Well done. They are a bit old. They do know this stuff. I'm just having a little fun with them.
Yeah.
There we go.
And it made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Did it?
Said make 8.
8.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's 8.
Oh,
It's
I was
8.
thinking it was 8.
Sorry, do you want to start saying ABC now?
What letter do we get to? Right, so you get your greased dish. We may need another one, we may not, because you do need to leave a bit of a space between them because they will get bigger because of the baking powder and the bicarb. Right, so if you get me around this? Anyone you're like, no, that's in one of the holes. So every one in the middle, a big one. Oh. So that, whoa! It's a very soft dough, so there you go. That's what it looks like, guys.
It's so cool.
Does, doesn't it?
I could eat one right now, but I couldn't.
YouTube, can you see that?
We're doing the show
Instagram, can you see that?
We're doing the show podcast. I wish I could eat one right now.
So that goes in the middle-ish, and then you give it a little squash.
Like the heart.
Little squash.
Right, if you get another one from me, yes, anyone you like this time.
You take this one.
This one's got a bit of too much dough at the end, but
Same.
hopefully we'll find one that likes the dough. Oh, is there one that likes dough in this house? Who likes dough?
I do.
Oh, there you go then. You can dip it in chocolate spread if you like. Right, next. Yeah.
How dare.
So yeah, just give them a little squash. Oh, that's it now. Yes. Let's let them do some.
Yes.
Right. If you get me one, please, Isa.
You can
Milk cake would be nice. Yes, we you know what, Tessie, we have just launched them at Sal's Cakes and Bakes, and they have been very, very, very popular. Right, I'm going to get another dish quickly. Give me a second.
Wait, why are you singing that anyway?
I'm ready.
I'm back. Sorry about that. With the grease dish. There's some more butter in there. You can use any dish you've got. If you haven't got a round one, you've got a square one, a rectangular one, a heart one. It's all good. Right. If you pass me one, please. Thank you. Just give them a little, and then they should rise and expand as well. Yeah, so Tessie, like I said, we have just launched milk cakes at Sal's Cakes and Bakes. You can order them from us. They've been very, very popular. Had's going to pass me some now, yeah? And then Had, or pass it to Had, yeah. Let's pass her the board, actually, it'll be easier. She can actually get in there. $4 per a dish. Thanks, Tessie. Yeah, I think I'm going to move the other one up a bit. Or is that a question? If it's a question, then it depends how big your dish is. This one, pass me that the brown one, please. This one was this one should have gone in a 10-inch dish, but this one's just a bit smaller. That's why I feel like they're not all fitting in. So I want to give them the space to actually expand and get bigger. So hi Aisha Orchards, thanks for joining us. So here are our cinnamon swirls ready to go in the oven, which is preheated at 190 degrees. So they're going to go in the oven as they are, not coated with milk or egg or anything like that. They're just going to go in as they are for about 20 to 25 minutes. They just need to be all golden brown and yummy and look like they're ready to eat. You'll be able to smell them, you'll be able to feel them, and 20 to 25 minutes.
Cinnamon swirl.
Huh?
Soft or crunchy?
Well, golden brown.
They've
So
got to be
crunchy
golden
on the outside,
yeah.
soft on the inside.
And then you can
Yeah.
taste the cinnamon.
So we'll put this
bites.
in the oven.
The cinnamon sparkle of sugar.
And then we're going
cinnamon.
to... Can you pass me that tissue, please? They look yummy already, Aisha. Yeah, don't they just? I wish we had smelly vision, because then we could let you smell them, because they smell divine. Amina, can you please make carrot cake? Imani says. Oh, Imani, maybe we should. Carrot cake's a lovely one, yeah.
Oh, I love
Carrot cake's lovely and moist and
We had them at school before.
yeah. Right, so let's do the icing. If you get the cream cheese. Are you mixing this? Yeah, because they've done pretty much all of the dough. So if you mix the cream cheese,
We want to do it all.
if you mix the cream cheese to a soft paste like, it needs to be at room temperature.
So then you can be soft and gooey.
Yeah, Imani, why not? I'm sure we can try carrot cake. Would you prefer cupcakes or a big cake?
Square cake.
Or a square cake? So a round cake or a
Have
cupcake?
you ever seen them before?
Or a square
Honey,
cake?
have you seen square cake?
Yeah, yeah.
The mini ones?
The school
Yeah,
one.
they're square,
Right.
and they're like, I think they cut it,
Yeah.
and then it's square.
Oh, well, we could try. Do you have it with the filling on top?
No,
No.
inside the
Well,
cake.
do you know what cream cheese has on top?
What?
Sometimes. Do you know what cream cheese has on, I mean, not cream cheese. Do you know what carrot cake has on top?
Cream cheese?
Cream cheese icing.
But
But we don't have to have it like that.
at
We can just have
school
plain.
we have it plain.
Oh, yeah, we'll have it. You've had it plain for me.
That's too late.
Oh, thank you for
I'm
sharing.
my sure at school is everyone.
Right, so that's a nice paste. Excellent job, thank you. You guys have done great with the dough, the filling,
Yay.
and now the icing. Right, so if you now pop the icing sugar in there. So, icing cloud!
Did you see that? It
Well, they love the icing cloud, I don't.
steam. It looks like steam. There's so many puff
There you
I
go,
just
that's
thought
all in it. Pop the vanilla in there, please.
There's another puff
And then give it all a gentle mix.
Gently and
Like
steady
this,
winter.
like this.
Hey, Cake Spy Chopper, thanks for joining.
I'm an old granny.
Hiya, thank you so much for joining. It really means a lot. We have been, let me just show you one, because only one's in the oven.
They're divine.
We have been making cinnamon swirls. So this one's waiting to go in the oven, while the other one's in the oven.
They're cooking now.
just making the icing.
To make them delicious even more.
So once this is all mixed up,
It looks like white chocolate and
so they go.
Yeah.
So they. Say that again.
it looks like white chocolate.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So it's all come together nicely. This is just the icing sugar.
That could be good.
The icing sugar. And what else was in there?
Icing sugar,
Cream
cream cheese,
and
and vanilla.
Vanilla.
hey.
Vanilla
Well,
extra.
Well done.
That's
You've got
I use the alcohol-free
Pizza.
one because we're Muslim, so we don't use the
Alcoholic
Alcohol.
one.
Muslim.
So give
Alcoholic
it a good
and haram.
mix. Try and get the
Alcohol's haram.
trying to take the lumps out. And then once the cinnamon swirls are done, this literally you pour it on top while they are hot. You don't wait for them to cool. While they are hot, you pour it on top. And then once they're cooled, then you eat them and you enjoy them.
Yum yum.
And let us know. But remember, take a picture first. We'd love to see them. Tag us in Sal's Cakes and Bakes or hashtag baking. Baking.
Live with Sal and Kids every Thursday.
At any different
So Cakes by Chopper says to you guys, I adore the fact that the kids in the kitchen, good day kids, you're doing a great job. They sure are. They really, really are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Sophia would like us to make a big heart strawberry cookie. Ooh,
Wow.
Sophia. I'll have to have a little go on that one. I hope you're all doing well. Well, that's the icing done. This is the consistency of it. And that will go on the cinnamon swirls while it's hot. Hi Hoa635, thank you for joining us. So I hope you have enjoyed. Our cinnamon swirls are still in the oven, well one batch is still in the oven, and then this batch, and then the second batch will go in while they are hot. This will go on top. So then they're in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until they're golden brown. Please do subscribe if you haven't already subscribed on YouTube. Follow us if you haven't followed us already on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all Thank you all for joining us. Have you guys enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favourite bit?
Oh, making it up and feeling all the textures.
Rolling
Yours?
it.
What was your favourite bit?
Rolling.
Rolling. And what was your favourite bit? Yeah. Did you have a favourite bit?
Putting them in the tray.
Put them in the tray. All right. Thank you so much for everyone joining us on
Baking Live with Sal and Kids every Thursday at any given time.
Love it. Thank you all so much for joining us. We really did appreciate all your support. Do share the video with everyone else too.
See you next time.
See you next time.
I'm